Report inside. Report inside.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our life, we have many ambitions, many goals, in many directions towards that, the path towards that ambition. If our ambition is only just to go to Akhirat, in the Akhirat to reach paradise, Jannah, it is the right thing. But those are for the common people. Common people where they have this aspiration and where they, they call it righteousness, they call it taqwa. And so because of this virtue, they will strictly follow and reach that that goal. It's possible to reach. We understand this. This is something where uh, promised by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for you to reach that goal. But above that, because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam has mentioned a particular group, a particular community, a particular people who are who have far more exceeded, will exceed, will go on to reach heights unknown to men. These people were inquired by the Sahabi. Rasulullah told them that these people are. He didn't mention the name Sufis. He mentioned their piety, their taqwa, the way they live, the way they will serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fearlessly, they will unhinderingly, and they will serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with such dignity, with such integrity, sincerity, honesty, and they will seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala towards that. And so, and part of them, they will be the friends of Allah, they will be the awliya of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They will be these Sufis who sacrifice, qurban, their determination towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, only for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But to reach that, then they know that this path, if they want to teach, they will go through Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He is their key guide. He is their key inspiration. Everything which they do, they will have him in his heart, they have him in himself, and they become him. This is what they do until they reach that goal. And when they start and when they end, there's only one thing in their mind, one thing in their self, one thing in their soul. That is to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to realize Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. All else, and just now I told you, that common man, he will do is he will serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for his sake, for his paradise, for his forgiveness, for all that he will seek. He will not seek Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He seeks for himself. If I answer your question, that's how it is. If you have a question, I'm answering your question. So you know me. Now listen. This is what we need to do. We need to serve Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only fearlessly, but to the utmost, to the highest, until you become the elite, become the crop of the cream, you become the niche, become everything. There's no names which I can mention. You are the best. But Allah will choose you to test you more than that common man. Allah will test you in such anxieties, in such difficulties and hardships, because there was no Rasul, there was no Nabi, there was no Sahabi, there was no Sheikh who didn't go through this uh, hardships, they face everything. So we will definitely face that. But but these hindrances will have to be tackled by you so that you can go through, that you can go through it, that you wish you go. This is so this is why I keep on repeating this. Where we say page 51 wrong. Page 51. Allahumma tahir qalbi an ghairi. When you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to purify you from all else, you ask Allah ta'ala this, and then if this is what you ask, then there are some people they can even have calligraphy. Ilahi anta maqsudi wa ridaka maqsudi. What happened? That is only, just so, don't lip sync, pointless. You're doomed. You are not going anywhere. Because if you are worried about everything else, then you didn't worry about what you must do, what you started off for, what was your inclination, what was your aspirations, what is your inspiration. All this gone, gone. So this path is not for everyone. Sorry, this is only the few chosen one, and they tread this path. They work very hard. In everything which you work hard, you will get the result. If you work hard to become a professor, you will become a professor. You work hard to become a doctor, you will become a surgeon. You will become a doctor. But to reach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the same, you have to work very hard. Make sure that you can work so enough that you can put yourself, you can sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice means and not telling about what you have. Is you. You need to sacrifice yourself. You need to burn yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He will receive you. Burn. That means like you burn a body, right? You burn a corpse. You can do that. That's why you say die. Die to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only now die before you die, but die to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then you will be there. Then only He will open the door for you. Why are now you finding many of our brothers are lost? They misled, waylaid many. This is the reason because they did not start off with the proper intention. The niyyah is very important. The niyyah, like I say, you come here for nikah, then it's for nikah. But if you come here for Allah, then it's for Allah. This is in the Sahih Bukhari, the first hadith by Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu. Okay? Wabillahi tawfiq wal hidayah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.